I've got the style and profile.
Team is behind yo. Pull a Randy Moss, pull a Randy Moss, pull a Randy Moss. When a cop try to ticket you, pull a Randy Moss, pull a Randy Moss, pull a Randy Moss. When a fan gets an attitude, pull a Randy Moss, pull a Randy Moss, pull a Randy Moss. I make $7 million a year, everybody watch me score. Don't play unless I want, cause I'm number 84.
Who says I won't walk off the field again? Who says I won't? Because the realness hurts. The truth hurts. I keep it real.
From the Green Bay 34, play clock down to 3. Dante gets off the play, takes a snap, rolls out to the right. Moss wide open. He burned out Harris. Touchdown!
And profile like never before. To beat a man, you gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, woo, right here.
Hey guys, this is Nick and RJ coming back with another podcast with the Sports Guys 24/7. And this podcast is going to be a wrestling one. And I'm going to be starting off talking about the whole Randy Orton WrestleMania heel turn. I am praying to all the wrestling gods that he is not the leader of the Shield. I can't deal with another job squad like he did before with Legacy. I love Cody Rhodes, but Ted DiBiase, that was just terrible. Basically, it was LeBron basically beating around Mario Chalmers all day, like you watching an NBA game. I love the heel Orton. That's what I love. Randy Orton heel. Even if he's heel, people love him and cheer him. Even if he spits in their face, yells at them. I think he's gonna turn on Sheamus, and I think that it's gonna be him and Sheamus fighting eventually for the belt.
Yeah, I made this. I made a video talking about Randy Orton on my channel at XRJX720, and I made a ridiculously bold prediction a while back that, for some reason or another, I know logically it makes no sense, but that doesn't mean anything in wrestling. But I made a prediction that Randy Orton would be the leader of the Shield, and I got a lot of comments, people saying, well, he got beat up and stuff, but that really hasn't stopped any storyline in wrestling ever before. Case in point, we'll talk more about it later, but the Bully Ray thing, he got beat up for 9 months, and I think that the whole Randy Orton as the leader of the Shield would be ridiculous as far as, logically, but I mean, if that's how they want to put him heel, I'm all for it, because we just need Randy Orton as heel. He's going nowhere as a face. Let's be honest about it. And honestly, I think the reason he's going nowhere has nothing to do with the fact that he's heel or face. It's the fact that he's got 2 strikes already, and the 3rd strike and you're out. And I don't think they want to push him toward the strap, especially when he's a liability right now. And I think that's the issue there. But Randy Orton is Randy Orton at his prime when he's heel, and no matter how it goes, I pray he turns heel soon.
Yeah, I agree with you. Any heel Randy Orton's good, but I just don't want him to be the leader of another, like I said before,
Legacy
Ginetta,
kind of thing.
Yeah, another no-name group.
Yeah, well, I think the Shield's way bigger as far as over-wise than the Legacy ever was, And I don't know if you remember or not, but when Legacy was going on, I even thought that Ted DiBiase was going to be the Michaels of that team, and where is he now? I mean, where is he now? He's got the DiBiase posse. That's ridiculous. You might as well have the list like Robbie E. It's insane, and Cody Rhodes hasn't really went anywhere either. I mean, he's got a mustache on his T-shirt. How many people's going to buy that? Honestly.
Hey,
Talk about the ugliest T-shirt I've ever seen in my life. It really is. It's a comb. It's a shirt. It's a plain gray shirt with a comb on it.
Yeah, I think I don't know what to think about him. I watched last week for Raw, and that his match, I actually sat through his whole match.
Uh-huh.
It was a really good match.
Yeah, he can go. He can go in the ring. I mean, he's the son of Cody Rhodes and the brother of Goldust, so he just grew up in wrestling, and he's young, dude. He's not. I mean, I think he's like a year or two older than us. I mean, he's not that old at all, and think about how long he's been around. He was around. He was around back when when his dad was doing little segments with people and stuff. He was back there defending his father, and he was tag team partners with Hardcore Holly with his horrible Texan music that he came out to.
Oh yeah.
And things like that. And I mean, Cody Rhodes, they keep him around because he could be a star. But the way they push him to the point, I think they're going to push him the way they are to the point where he can't be a main event draw. They're gonna wait too long to pull the trigger on that, and it's gonna explode in their face.
Yeah, he's mid-carded right now.
Yeah, I mean, right now, the way he is right now, you can't see him in the main event picture. You just can't. And I mean, a year or two ago, right after Legacy broke up, I could have seen him, start making that way slowly but gradually toward there. And they were for a while. He was Intercontinental Champ. He had a role going. Remember that? And he had probably the best gimmick of his career when he had that mask thing. You know what I mean? And if that one wasn't, I mean, even the dashing thing was, at least it was entertaining. It was way better than I got a mustache. That's his gimmick now. I mean, remember that dude? What was his name on NXT? The really tall guy. He always come out there, and when he was John Morrison's rookie, he's like mustache, and that's all he would say. And it's ridiculous, but that's just how they're doing things with him. It really it's weird, but that's just how they're doing it.
Yeah, like we were talking about off camera, we were saying about how this WrestleMania is not the cream of the crop like it's been the past years. There's so many almost predictable matches.
Yeah, the weirdest thing though is on paper, star quality wise, this WrestleMania is incredible.
It's the Los Angeles Lakers.
Incredible, exactly. It's just like the Lakers this year. This is hard for me to say as a Laker fan. On paper it's fantastic, and it's just not cutting it in the way things are going right now. But I keep going back and forth on one match. There's no doubt in my mind, and I mean no doubt in my mind, Cena's going over. No doubt in my mind.
For sure.
If Cena didn't go over, that'd be the biggest. That'd be a bigger shock than Taker losing at WrestleMania. Honestly, The Rock beating Cena 2 straight Manias. There's nothing more shocking than that. I think that obviously that's going to be the main event match. But Undertaker versus Punk. I'm going with CM Punk on this one, and I'm going to tell you why. Originally in my original prediction, I said that the Undertaker has to win, but I can make a case for both ways, and I'm going to try to do that quickly in this video here. On the case of CM Punk winning, if this is Undertaker's last WrestleMania, I think he's going to put someone over in his last WrestleMania. And the only way that CM Punk would win this match is if this is Undertaker's last match, which it could be. I mean, Paul Bearer, he passed away recently, and I mean, Undertaker's not looking any younger. He's 48 years old today, by the way. Happy birthday! Not like he's going to listen to this, but still, and Undertaker is an old school guy, and old school guys put other people over toward the end of their career. Shawn Michaels, for example, and I can argue to the end of the world that he's the greatest of all time. And
you will not have an argument with me.
Okay, and he put people over he wasn't champion past 2002. He came back, won world heavyweight title in the Chamber, and he never was champion again. Yes, he had tag titles, this, that, and the other. And he had world title matches, but he put people over in every single one of those matches. And the thing is, people would still line up today to watch him put someone else over. It doesn't matter if he wins. He's just that good in the ring. And Undertaker's the same way. But Undertaker obviously don't put anybody over these days. But I think Undertaker, as old school as he is, in his last match would put someone over. And he would put someone over that's got a future. He wouldn't put someone over that, like Triple H, that's at the end of his career as well. He'd put someone over like CM Punk that is 34 years of age, got plenty of wrestling, another 10 years in wrestling at least, unless he wants to Hogan it up and, go 20 more. He could put someone like that over, and it'd be the biggest thing. If Taker's done wrestling, having a streak continue means nothing, because what's the point of being 21-0 if you never wrestle again? It's not like, oh my God, is the streak going to end this year? No, because it can never end because he never wrestles again. it's a way bigger factor to have CM Punk in the streak, and it'd be a giant storyline out of that. That'd be way bigger for wrestling to have that. Having said that, the other side of things, the argument that Taker has to win is that Undertaker, if the streak ends, it stops the rumor mill of WrestleMania next year. Because every year around October, November, they always start out, having the rumors going, who's Taker going to face this year? Is he going to come back? Is Taker going to have a match this year? Is the streak going to be on the line? Is the streak going to be over this year? All those kind of rumors going, and that's a giant buzz. That's huge for the WWE. And for that fact, I can argue that the streak could never end. Because just to always have that possibility of even if a return, if he's going to face this year, who he's facing, those kind of things, that's a huge draw for the WWE. And that's just how that's the two sides of it that I can see, and the fact that obviously besides the fact that the streak is not only a huge draw but the draw of WrestleMania. I don't care who else you have on the card. The streak is the thing that's the most talked about. It doesn't even matter. People can say Rock's seen it. We've seen it before, and I mean, I'm a fan of both those guys, but they're not going to be the talk of the town for this match or for this night. It's going to be CM Punk versus Undertaker, and for me, I'm going to go with CM Punk. If this is Undertaker's last match, if Undertaker's done this year, which he's looking older and stuff, then there's no reason why CM Punk would not go over. He might as well just. I'm not saying he's going to beat Taker clean, but you never know. He might get a count out, a disqualification, this, that, or the other, interference. But if this is Taker's last WrestleMania, Punk's going over. As far as Triple H and Brock Lesnar, I originally said that Triple H has to win. Because Triple H, there's no way that Triple H is going to put over Lesnar that many straight times. He's the game. But I completely changed my mind, and I'm going to tell you why. And you don't even know this yet, do you?
No, I said I wanted to hear the plot.
Okay, yeah. Batista came back backstage for NXT a couple nights ago and did a recording for Triple H's new DVD coming out. And as soon as I heard about this DVD being official, I've heard rumors about it, but it was never confirmed. But now we know it's confirmed. A new DVD for Triple H makes me think that he might be retiring. Because usually for example, Shawn Michaels, when he had his last match with Undertaker, what came out 3 months before that? My Journey, the Shawn Michaels DVD. They usually bring these DVDs out right before or right after a career-threatening match. And when these DVDs come out, and it's just a theory, but when these DVDs come out, usually the person retires right after or right before. And to have Triple H have a new career DVD makes me think that why would you bring it? If he's got a DVD coming out and he doesn't retire, is he going to keep wrestling while the DVD's out, promoting it or being on TV? No, he's not. No matter what, if win or lose, he's not going to be coming back. He's not coming back for a run. He's going to be doing stuff backstage. So that is the reason, and that's my theory, that the Triple H will lose to Lesnar in some way or form, and he will retire.
You can't argue with that. Those are facts, straight facts. I don't see, me personally, I don't see the streak ending. But if I thought it was going to end last time Edge fought him, personally. I thought Edge would be the one to end it, and I don't know if they give CM Punk so much leeway for anything. I could see him winning too. Yeah. It's just, it all depends on what you were saying about if it's going to be his last match, because like you were saying, 21-0. Who cares about 21-0?
Yeah.
That's not 20-0. That's not 30-0.
It's not 25 even.
So, and what's our time looking like?
We got about 40 seconds.
All right, this is going to be, I'm going to talk about something that we're going to be talking about in another podcast.
Okay.
All the Rock haters.
Oh man, we could go on for that. Might be a little over. That might be a little over. A little 15 minutes there, because I can go on about that for a long time. But go ahead and stay tuned. We will have more videos. We apologize for having these in such small segments. We hope to have longer videos in the future, but thanks for watching this, and be sure to check out the next part.
Thanks, guys.